Dock Park, June 7th.
100%.
All right, it's another Railfan gathering in Dock Park.
I'm not.
Look who's with us. We got Bill here today for the first time.
Yeah?
Hey, you know how Leonardo DiCaprio and Silver Line of Fours are similar?
Oh, boy. Is this a fire joke?
They're both heavy smokers.
Oh, to the drink. He's going in the drink.
I saw a lot of them yesterday.
Going in the drink.
He just made a Leo DiCaprio joke about GEs catching on fire. They're both heavy smokers, GEs and Leo DiCaprio. To the drink. just start walking.
I will partially agree. I mean, R231.
Lance, I got a friend request from you. I didn't answer.
Yeah.
Flame broiler.
Oh, I just got attacked by that. Yeah, man. Well, the Facebook account got banned for no reason.
Oh,
Meta
did?
being Meta. If
Meta's
you want
a
to
pain
use
in the
Meta, I don't
ass.
like you, Meta.
Meta's a pain in the ass.
Oh, META, yeah. I don't get Meta.
Subscribe.
Sir.
Hello, Ian. How's everything?
Can't complain. How about yourself?
What good does it do to complain? So,
All right.
all right, did I miss anything?
Three trains.
Nothing special. We saw,
they were big.
3 trains. Saw IO10. A lot of Mediterranean shipping containers.
That's typical. Any Max?
Had an SD70
Yes.
Mac trailing
Oh, boy.
third.
2 trains with Max.
There's Rocco. Look at that shirt. Look at that. Look at this hat. My
So
God.
flashing- he flashed the Conrail.
Yeah, I'm just having a flash from the past. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I have a Conrail quality sweater in the car, but it's a little too warm for that. So.
We saw I003. That had an SD70 Mac trailing second. We saw M403. And then we should see I-158 with a Dash 8 trailing third. Quite a few trains we're going to see. Nothing special, but
Yeah. Gee,
nice little get together. We'll see some rain, unfortunately, but
no oil trains.
no oil trains. Maybe one cold.
Weather's not bad right now.
Right
but
now, it's not bad. Right now, we'll take it.
Around lunchtime,
We'll
they
take
say
it through the rain.
thunderstorms, but
Well, we'll be indoors during
some of
lunch,
these
so-
radars at Futurecast, they
fluctuate.
prognosticate, and sometimes they're wrong.
Yeah,
So,
they fluctuate. Sometimes I'm seeing weather from like 8:30 in the morning to 10:30 in the morning, from like 12:30 to
yeah.
2.
It doesn't happen until it happens.
I'm surprised I got here this early today. I was
All
really
right,
beat.
let's have a good outing.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
Yeah,
How's M3 Neil? I mean,
M3 Neil. Hey, here I am.
if there's an M3 running around on the Long Island, chances are you're dragging along behind it someplace.
That's correct, especially around Conkerman when they go out there.
Yeah. 2 o'clock in the morning, I get a text message. 9866 leading 191, blah, 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 blah. And
My
somebody-
goodness.
Jeez, unbelievable.
That's it.
You're like Paul with the M3s.
That's correct.
All right. Cooper, I see you everywhere. Now I can add this place to the list.
Yep.
Philadelphia, Secaucus. What is
Yep.
going on?
Everywhere I run into you.
See, you've been having some exciting rail fanning on New Jersey Transit lately.
Not really.
No?
Not really.
Have you seen the Conrail much lately?
I have. I try and go everywhere else, but, money's tight right now with family, so.
Oh. Yesterday I saw a GP39 on a MARC train.
Really?
It was on one end and there was an MP36 on the other. What's up with that? I don't know. But had a fun trip down there. Good to see you, Coop. You got your Schneider. Is that the closest you got to a Schneider
No,
t-shirt?
I left the bright orange one home.
Ah, how could you do that?
This is nice.
Even Rocco has a Schneider cap on. Look at that.
Oh boy, I'm in trouble. I don't care.
Oh.
Now come around me again sometime.
Not gonna lose weight here
I'm on the
today.
fun side now.
I'm
Fun side.
Oh, you're on what runs? Just so I can make a video log of it.
Now you come on down. You want to hop on my revenue trains? It's train 1506. Departs Grand Central Monday through Thursday at 6:16. Turn for 15:49. Leaves New Haven at 9:23 a.m. And on Sunday, you can catch me on 6521 coming down at 9:39.
Oh, you're actually working on a Sunday. Amazing.
That one's birthday cake.
Well,
Oh, interesting.
I'm not going to discuss the things my company did to make that possible. I'm going to plead the fifth on that one.
I got to get up with the milkman or ride with you, I think. So.
Oh, just go up on 160. Take an Amtrak. Hop up
Talk
on
to service
160.
planning. They're the ones who screwed it up.
So, Joe, you going to sing for us today?
Outside? Nah. Gotta rest the voice. I got a concert tomorrow. So,
Oh, what are you doing tomorrow?
singing with the Northwind Symphonic Band in Sands Point.
Ah,
I'm gonna be singing some Broadway popular songs, stuff like that. So,
a lot of money up there. So
Yeah.
if you're good, hopefully they'll throw $50 bills at you on the stage.
Hopefully more than 50.
They can afford it. It is combined 63-69. Maple Leaf and Adirondack. They'll break up at Albany. Yeah, it's a combined train.
What's that rear engine?
103.
103?
A lot of P-42s on these trains.
Because there's a kid out there with his iPad. I'm like, oh, you gotta let the kid have it. So
Bill is gonna drive me to the padded cell with this when he starts blowing. This is him blowing. Oh God! Oh! Ah!
oh, relax.
Oh! My heart! This is the big one. Oh! Oh! Listen to this disgusting thing on a Silverliner 4 from this engine. Oh my God! Can't you hear the fillings coming out of your teeth? Ooh. You can't wait to do that for me when
I
I
had
ride
to
you.
do that horn for 3 round trips from Doylestown to Glenside going southbound. I'm very thankful I wear earplugs. That horn wasn't bad. The 387, that was a good horn.
What car was that one?
386.
Oh.
And then they buried it the next day.
So what about the 712?
I haven't ran the 7. I think 712. Last time I saw 712, it was getting shopped at Overbrook for.
Got a new horn?
No, I don't know. The only time I know they do horn replacements is at Fraser, but as far as I don't really know the horns too well. I know the ACS 909's got a really strong horn. That'll wake the dead.
Huh. I've heard them. They're really good.
You know.
All right.
Oh, it's shatter your teeth. I was in the cab going through. I had to do a deadhead move a couple weeks ago, and I'm in the cab in the yard, and I hear the 909 going through Thorndale. I'm like, holy crap! I was like, Jiminy Christmas! And I was inside the cab. I was like, no.
Oh,
I got him stuck.
trying to get a rhyme for Hatboro.
Watch your step when you're on the go. This station stop is Hatboro.
Damn it!
Didn't rhyme that good.
Yeah, it rhymed excellent.
Burrow, go.
You got Topahaken in you?
Can you do Contrahaken, Topahaken?
He has a good spirit, but his brain is kind of dim. It's my man Hosey, first name Tim.
Duh!
Just for you, Tim.
Flag on the play.
I'm gonna think of one for you, guy.
Intentional grounding. Offense.
There's a man who works for Metro North who has all kinds of gall, and he makes his name well known. My name is Paul.
No. I was gonna fix your rhyme there, but you just did laugh. Maybe you just derailed my train of thought. Off the rails, on the ground.
When we're not catching on fire.
On fire.
Septa logo on
That
fire.
was funny.
This on
Special
fire.
education.
Special Education Public Transportation Authority.
Nice.
Damn.
Nice.
Damn.
Or surprisingly exceeding public transportation. I forget the A, but
So we can
Then
come
there's
up
the
with stuff
popular
for all
one,
the
Septa.
railroads. New joke
There's
transit.
also
Logic is
every
rarely
Philadelphian
required.
Tries avoiding.
something
Every Philadelphian tries
Huh?
avoiding.
Lost
Love it.
interest, ready to retire.
Listen,
Lost interest, ready to retire. That's a good
you
one.
will
Nice.
see more heroin needles
Was a
on
taste
the
of
average
Philadelphia,
market
too.
Frankfurt line train than you will on the ground in Kensington.
Oh yeah, I know.
I've seen them. Oh,
I don't know why you would take the L every time you're like, oh, I'm gonna take a ride on the L. Why? Just no.
the cab ride.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Going through Kensington,
Yo,
Allegheny.
it is.
I rode the L once, going like.
I
3
try to be
stops,
funky
and
when
then,
I
like,
ride on
gotta
that,
get on
you know,
there.
so I can blend in with the
I'd say
crowd.
I've had a couple. I'll get like a
Hey
bad
man,
ride
what's
with
happening,
like,
man?
Oh, I'm sure you
This
will
was like
blend
10
in,
minutes
Jimmy.
years ago,
I'm
but I
sure
did
we
not.
will. We can make a
Two
place
people
for you
sitting next to
there.
me shooting up right next to me. And,
Well, when there are no trains coming, what do we do? Skipping stones on the river, which is flat as a pancake.
See, mine is just doing mini spins. I want one that's just going to skip like
Nah.
Bill's does.
No. I guess maybe that was a one-shot wonder.
Yeah, no, that was good.
I got mini skips.
Well, George Washington threw a silver dollar across the Potomac River.
Ballast
So.
stones out here, man. A lot of ballast stones.
Ah, you got a car.
Hey, 3. All right.
707.
Got 92 in the back, it looks like.
Well, at least well, I must not be that old, but I was
I-158. There's a big money maker for CSX. No Schneiders. I-162, North Baltimore to Port Newark. I-162 from North Baltimore, Ohio to the port of Newark. If you ever wonder what a precision scheduled railroad intermodal train looks like, that's it. Well, here comes M433, Selkirk, Oak Island at 11:02. Did you see those Schneider trash containers?
Those things were loaded with trash.
I could tell.
Yeah, at least they didn't smell.
They needed Schneider logos on those trash
I know.
Hey, at least they didn't smell like garbage.
Well,
Literally.
if it was 90 degrees out, forget it. There you go.
God.
Well, at least we hear a nice K5LA horns and not those Silverliner Ford junks. Yeah, so I never let up with that.
He's over there, so he didn't hear you.
Yeah. Oh, he'll
hear you.
No, I was going to ride with him on his Doylestown job
Yeah.
after he gets his new pick, and if he has Silverliner 4s, he's going to drive me to the loony bin. I
There
know
you
that.
go.
he's gonna blast that horn until my fillings and eardrums pop. My
Right
God.
to Creedmoor.
Yeah. Or whatever the insane hospital is. Wernersville General Hospital, maybe.
There you
That
go.
was an interesting one. Then there was another one on a late Poughkeepsie train which pitted Bloods versus Latin Kings. That one cost 2 indoor bomb coaches, almost all the windows on both sides of the car, and the train had to be swapped at Harmon. This is when the Ossining station got rebuilt.
Oh,
When they rebuilt it, the old original platform for 3 and 1, you can still see the broken glass. You can see the window frame all over the ground.
What
all over
about
the platform.
what about the Red Sox Yankee one? How did that happen? What happened there?
Well, that was again the year before Yankees East 153rd opened. The Yankees won. The Red Sox and the Yankees, the fans don't always play nice.
Oh no.
No, they tend to misbehave every now and then.
It's like us and Mets.
So, so the story goes, we don't know who started the fight. All we know is it started with teams and players. Okay, I'm sorry, we gotta be family friendly.
I'll
Mess
cut that
talk about players, teams, coaches, whatever. Then it became personal insults. Then it became threats. I'll F you up, blah 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 blah. Then we don't know which side, whether it was Yanks or Red Sox fans. All we know, somebody from one side swung at somebody on the other side, and all hell just broke loose. There were even women fighting.
Red Sox fans wouldn't do that.
There were women. There were teenagers. One kid got his nose broken. The other one got choked unconscious by this big, jacked up black dude. I mean, the dude was like 230 pounds of solid muscle, and the kid that decided to take him on was like 150 pounds soaking wet. Little young kid thought he could stand a chance against this guy, and the guy just grabbed him up, choke slammed him to the top of the seat, and choked him out on the seat like this. Dude was bigger than me. I'm a pretty big guy. This dude was bigger than me, and this kid thought he could take him on. And no, he ended up unconscious.
Tell me about the Doylestown fight.
Well, it's actually on YouTube, I think, if you go look for it. But I don't know what happened. I've been on vacation, and apparently somebody got into a fight with somebody at Pembroke. And I think it was over like a stroller or something like that. There was a kid in the stroller. And this lady, she got gripped up and tossed off the train. Not even by I don't even know. The video's on YouTube, but they had a brawl on the Doylestown train. I'm like, Doylestown, nothing ever happens on that line. I'd expect that on Trenton.
Yeah, I mean, that's a line of sophistication normally, but, there's 280 coming.
Is that a private car?
No, it's locomotive on both ends.
That's a P42. And a P32. 280 from Niagara Falls.
Yeah, 280.
Niagara Falls. Okay, at 12:12, we got M404 heading towards Selkirk. He's got a horn. It sounds sort of like a Cell Express hybrid K5LA.
Tim's gonna have an ischemic
Look at it. This is some of the artwork that Evan does here.
Snyder!
But he paid me the ultimate compliment, and look what he painted for me. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
To be fair, he
Oh.
also said he would do the GEs too.
Oh.
I did.
No, no. That's going in the drink if you do. Oh, I'm so touched by this.
There you go.
Oh, the 727 with that beautiful K3L horn. Oh boy.
I had to.
Thanks a lot, man. Thanks
Yeah,
for
these
these.
are a couple.
Police car. He does all this artwork.
It's a fire van from Wisconsin. Another school bus, obviously. This is Northport High School. You saw Schneider. This is a Freightliner Cascadia.
Speaking of Schneider.
Schneider!
Schneider.
Got, and here's a 747.
I remember those at Phoenix years ago. I used to go to Sky Harbor and see them leave from New York on the red eyes.
What kind
love
of
it.
747 is that?
200.
200.
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah.
Any other trains in there?
The M3.
Oh yeah.
Flixbus, what is that?
Are you gonna give that to Paul? You gotta put that in a frame
J4500.
and give that to Paul.
I could if he wants it. Hey, you know.
I'm sure he'd foam at the mouth for it.
Yeah.
Really good, man.
I'd like to do, if I did one for him, I'd do the blue stripe on the side.
Yeah.
You like the blue stripe on the side, the blue stripe in the front, and the M
Next
instead of the newer
next painting
modern
you gotta
logo.
do is a Metro card.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Just
Well, the
finished
Long
other
Island
day.
Railroad bus. That doesn't look quite like the Long Island Railroad bus. Is that what that's supposed to be? That was dark.
Kinda. It's a different paint scheme because these were used by Nassau County. So these were used on like Long Island Railroad shuttles and stuff like that, or special runs. They did use these on the road rail services, but not as much as the ones that were actually marked under the Long Island Railroad.
Oh, look.
Somewhere in there.
There's Paul. I can see him smiling.
Show me Buffett with a camera. Show me like.
Yeah, I can
this.
see
Take a picture of the
JP
two of them.
smiling too.
I can see Paul smiling.
And the other, oh my God, I was cheesing up. The other side, I'm cheesing up. This one, I'm sitting there, I'm sitting like this. Emily Moses snuck up on me while I'm taking a picture of the 211. And that ends up on that.
Bill, I hope you have the 727 on the Doylestown Express when I'm down there. That'll be.
I hope we get GEs. GEs for the win.
Yeah, it's true.
That sounds like a losing formula.
Well, you know, I mean, it depends. If I'm gonna get 6 cars, as long as they run all right, I should be fine. If I get 6 cars in their garbage, well, you know, I got to do what.
240 now. I hear something.
You got to do what you got to do.
There he is.
Hot rail,
Yeah, see what happens.
Kelly ho.
Silverliner 4s is like losing your job. You're fired.
Yeah.
You're fired. No, that's
Well, here's 280 from Niagara Falls. Should have the 108 in the back.
Look at it. It's nice.
I already got that in Springfield.
Hopefully it has orange Schneiders on it.
I hear thunder.
Thunder.
I get to see the current rail.
Avenue. Road crossing at milepost QR 32.5 on main track. Flagger no. Over.
Stage 060725, location QR 42.0. I-16806, engine 660, 3367. J Negron on the cut. Circle line 6A. Cal automatic grade cross warning device malfunction at Westside Avenue. Road crossing at milepost QR 32.5 on the main track. Flagger is no. Over.
We're up at Manitou now for our after dinner dessert.
Got their capes on.
Yeah. Welcome to welcome to Manitou, Bill. This is like a low platform on the Hudson line. That's how rare is that? Trying to fit under this shed in this rain.
Like the poor guy in the side of the dumpster. Huh? Did I go on a drink?
Hey, Lance.
I threw you in.
It's deja vu all over again. 5 years ago. I met you here 5 years ago with your mother.
I was just a young guy.
Yeah, you were standing right over there in my video.
Right over there.
Yeah, you were like maybe this big, so.
We get a photo of you guys.
Get a photo of you too.
I got rained on.
Weather is quite finicky right now. Right now it's just about stopped. Hopefully it's over. All right, here comes 291 New York Burlington with the 108 Phase 7, number 100. What happened? You mean to tell me I killed myself driving here to get the 108 and it didn't show up on that train?
Oh, look how dark it is.
Who's going to the drink? Somebody's giving wrong intel.
No. Yo, that looks.
Big barge going down the Hudson.
Get a name for you here in a second.
8844 at 3:30. Poughkeepsie Grand Central.
Good, man. Every now and then I sneak out here, do a little action watching. Jimmy, the race snuck up on us. We had a pretty good one today. Yeah. Yeah, man, I don't even recognize you anymore, man. You're trimming out. Yeah, man, you're making me look fat, man. Yeah, man. Good job, man.
I appreciate it, brother.
Safe travels, man.
Have a good night, guys.
I got you out there, man.
Good night.
Yes, sir.
46 at 401. Poughkeepsie Grand Central. Still raining. And that horn is all wet. comes 8835, Grand Central Poughkeepsie 408.
See if we get water splashed on us. Behind us.
He gave us a little extra toot there. Well, here comes 290 from Burlington, Vermont to New York Penn at 412. Hopefully, Conductor Bill won't get waterlogged with this run by. That cab car horn on that last train, that was, well, even sounded better than a Silverliner 4, though. Good old 96 trailing. Saw that on the Pennsylvania, and I have a video at home. He was out along the Puget Sound in Washington State. 8848 at 428. Poughkeepsie Grand Central. He's scheduled to stop here. All right, 440. Amidst the rain and all of this crazy psycho rail fans, here comes the Lakeshore Limited, New York, Chicago. Usually has 2 engines. I'm sure the train crew on board thinks we're out of our minds. Okay, waiting for 8839 with a Penn Central Heritage. What's the best Silverliner 4 and what's the worst Silverliner 4 on the railroad? Well, to me, they all suck, but.
No, I mean, I've had some good sets. I mean, 386, 387 are pretty good.
Yeah, I love the horn on that. I'll never forget it. 386. What's with the 401? Why is that so bad?
Dynamic doesn't like to cooperate.
Is that the Reading?
That's the Penn Central.
Penn Central? Well, Penn Central is a basket case anyway, so. All right, here's 8839, the Poughkeepsie with the Penn Central Heritage Unit. And the sun is finally coming out. Oh, boy. about high visibility. Okay, approaching now is 7860. This is a Boston Red Sox baseball special running between pits from Poughkeepsie via Yankee Stadium to Grand Central. Going to take people down to Yankee Stadium to watch the great Boston Red Sox. Hot Rail. They're going to see the hottest team in the American League, the Boston Red Sox. All right, let's hope those folks go home happy after a Boston Red Sox victory. Okay, 526, this is 8841, Grand Central to Poughkeepsie. This is 8852, Poughkeepsie Grand Central, 533. He stops here.